Yo, what up guys? It's DJ Baker here with another video on my channel. I would like to thank you guys for tuning in, and in today's video I have the best, or in my opinion, or my favorite stunting bike in GTA 5, and right off the bat, that is the Dinka Double T. This motorcycle is my go-to bike when it comes to stunting, and I don't do it a lot, but when I do it, the double T, sorry, is in my opinion the best. So I just got that right away, and now I'm just going to go into talking a bit more about it. So anyway, the Dinka Double T is obviously a motorcycle, and a lot of people saying, not only me, I heard a lot of people were saying that they say that it's their favorite and that it's ultimately the best stunting motorcycle in GTA 5. It has its pros and cons, there's no doubt, and I'm just going to be talking about that here a little later on. But this motorcycle is a very sleek looking motorcycle. I do think she looks pretty cool. It's one of my favorite looking motorcycles in the game, and it don't really cost a lot, 12,000. I mean, compared to some of the other cars or whatever, you know, for something like fast, like motorcycles, then it's pretty cheap when you look at it. And the other motorcycle that I'm going to talk about is it's not cheap, but whatever. So anyway, this motorcycle is only 12,000, which is not much. Is about the average to high amount for motorcycles. Well, except for the DLC, which are like 10 times more expensive. But either way, like I said, it's a pretty well priced motorcycle, pretty cool design, and there's not a whole lot of customization. And well, there's not a whole lot of customization with most motorcycles anyway. But I mean, you can. You know, the exhaust and the color or whatever, and some body work or whatever. But for the most part, you can't really make this motorcycle look completely different, but you can have some cool combinations, especially with the way you can paint or whatever. But in the video, I like to think I pull off, just kind of showing out that Tinka T is, like a good motorcycle for something. Now, obviously, I'm not the best. I'm far from the best. I'm not very good. I mean, I just have a bit of fun, jumping ramps here and there, doing wheelies or whatever. But like I said, in my opinion, and a lot of other people say this, that the Double T is the best stunting motorcycle. A close second, in my opinion, I don't know if a lot of people would agree with me on this one, would be the, I don't think I want to say this right, but the Hachiku, or whatever you want to call it, the motorcycle that was at in the Last Seen Standing DLC, which is the expensive one I was talking about, but, well, expensive compared to the other motorcycles, but yeah, the Hachiku would probably, or the Haichiku, whatever you guys want to call it, would probably be my second best. I mean, sometimes I variate between them, and it's usually, for the most part, between three motorcycles: the Dinka, the Hachiku, and the Sanchez. Excuse me. I pretty much just use the Sanchez if I'm going up, excuse me, in the desert or whatever, like doing that kind of stunts, like up around there, and I pretty much just use the Double T too everywhere. I mean, I use it in the city and I use it in the desert as seen in the gameplay. And I use, well, the Dinka T pretty much just everywhere. And like I said, I sometimes switch between the Hachiku. I do think that the Hachiku would do also have better handling, and it is easier to pop wheelies. But like I said, I do think the Dinka Double T, or the Double T, sorry, is the best. I mean, the handling's pretty good with it, and the wheelies are they aren't the easiest to pop, but I mean, they're good enough, if you know what I mean. Like, you're not going to be like, I find it hard anyway to like pop a wheelie and like fall off, or sometimes anyway. But I mean, you can pop a wheelie for pretty much what you want it for, or whatever. And yeah, the Dinka Double T, just putting it in there. I don't know if you knew, but if you played Lost and Damned, that was actually Malcolm's bike in the person from the Uptown Riders, I think that gang is. The gang that befriends Johnny or whatever in the Lost and Damned. That's Melk's bike, and actually the Hachiku is Deshaun, I think that's his name. Their bike. So those two bikes are pretty cool. Maybe if you want to kind of role play those, whatever. Those were I did enjoy those two characters, and maybe if you want to whatever try to be like them or whatever. And their bikes too are pretty good. So anyway. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I'm just making this little video. I mean, just so you know that I think, and I'm reading a lot of other places, and that the Double T is probably the best motorcycle to go stunting with if you are going to go stunting. Or maybe it's, I don't know if I call it the best motorcycle, but in my opinion, it is one of my favorites. And I mean, in the end, it do kind of all come down to personal preference, because maybe some people like others, some people maybe use them better. I mean, I like the double T. Yeah, I like the double T. Like I said, a lot more than most motorcycles. But I mean, maybe some people can't use the double T. They maybe rather use, or they can use the I don't know, like the roofing or the Nemesis or whatever better. So like I said, I mean, it all comes into personal preference. But I mean, sometimes at the end of the day, there is, you know, like maybe there's is a better motorcycle when you look at statistically anyway. But I mean, like I said, I'm just making. The so-called best, or my, you know, personal favorite, and a lot of other people's favorites, motorcycle in GTA. So I know, like I said, Tom, again, it feels like kind of repeating myself, but like the top three would probably be go like the Sanchez, the Hachiku, and then the Double T. Double T obviously being the best, and I mean, I know I said this and I'm saying other motorcycles, but I'm just saying that the Double T is the best or whatever, or my favorite anyway. So anyway, guys, I just made this little video to inform you guys or whatever, you know, what the best or my favorite, or a lot of other people's favorites too, I've been hearing, motorcycle is in GTA 5. You know what? Whatever, so whatever you may use it for, whatever may you tune in this video for. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been DJ back with another video on my channel. Hope you guys enjoy. Have an awesome day, and I'm out. Peace.